Good day and welcome to the first podcast of the Total Sports Women's Race for 2024. My name is Zinhle Mokoka, and we will be bringing you some insight and what to expect during the Total Sports 2024 race. And, Total Sports Women's Race is a mass participation race. And this year, things have changed up a little bit. Instead of having the series happening on one day, it's going to be happening across 3 different cities on 3 different days. And the Total Sports Women's Race not only caters for the social runners, but it also caters for elite athletes as well, creating a platform where women from all walks of life and different backgrounds can enjoy that high energy and a caring environment from a Pink Drive. Now, before I introduce the guests with me today, I think we can just go down a memory lane and just look at some of the highlights from 2023 and what to expect for 2024.
Endurance was required, but we made it 10K later.
So some really exciting action that we can expect this year. As you can see, last year was action-packed, and it was one of the biggest celebrations of Women's Month. And I think 2024 is not going to be any different. Now, just to introduce the guests that are with me today, we have Nikki Kraus, who is the head of marketing at Total Sports. Nicola Martin, who is part of the Total Sports Women's Race, and Lerato Mokaneli, gotta say it right, Mokaneli, who is the Total Sports Women's Race Ambassador. Now, I think I'll start with you, Nikki. So being an athlete yourself and also being the head of marketing at Total Sports, can you tell us what does the Total Sports Women's Race mean to Total Sports?
Well, thank you. I think for us, it is the most amazing event. I think it's a celebration of not only of women, it's a celebration of running, it's a celebration of being alive. It is the most amazing race. It's been run for, this is its 22nd year of running, and it is such a privilege to be part of what has become a uniquely South African running event for us.
So this year, the Total Sports Women's Race is going to be happening on 3 different days, 3 different cities. How excited are you about this new development?
I think for us, it's amazing because now it's become an event that is run over 3 separate weekends. It's a Women's Month event for us. It's a series where we're celebrating athletes of all abilities. And now for the first time, we've got the ability to be able to showcase elite athletes in a running series over the month of August in celebration of Women's Month.
And so I'm just going to go to Nicola Martin, who's part of the Totalsports women's race. So Nicola, the Totalsports women's race has been going on for the past 22 years. And like I mentioned earlier, it's going to be happening on 3 different cities. Can you just tell us about that?
Thanks, Sinclair. Yes, so I think Nikki touched on it. 22 years we've been celebrating the Totalsports women's race. It really has become a real highlight on the calendar, especially for women. And we're really excited in 2024 to be able to really focus every city on a different day. And I think anybody watching who's got a little bit of insight into what it takes to organize events of this magnitude, it's for us to be able to put all our resources, all our teams together in every city and really give every city that the attention and the celebration and excitement that it deserves. And I think we're really excited about that, and we're just really excited to bring new dynamics, new elements into the Totalsports women's race. We kick off in Durban on the 4th of August. From there we move to Cape Town on the 9th of August and to Joburg on the 17th of August. So if women would like to, they're welcome to join us at all 3 events and really come in and have fun with us.
And you talk about, new enhancements that have been added to the race. Last year, the race was one of the biggest celebrations of women's sports and of Women's Month, rather. And we had about 27,000 participants across the 3, the cities. And what are the sort of enhancements that have been added this year and improvements that have been added to the Totalsports women's race that people can expect?
So I think a lot of that goes back to that elite athlete. Nikki touched on it. We putting a big focus on the elite athlete component this year. The prize money is more than doubled since 2023. We're going to be hosting some really great athletes that we'll be hopefully announcing quite soon through these platforms. So we're really investing in that. We're investing in talent, but not only that, the everyday runner or somebody who's maybe watching this who's never done a 5K or never attempted to do something. We're really inviting them to come and through that, all the beautiful race t-shirts that Totalsports provide, from the race pack collection to the route experience. We've tweaked the route. We're going to have some great entertainment on the route. The after race entertainment is always a party. Women love to stay for that. So, and also what's really cool for us is we've got unique medals this year. Every city gets their own medal. So there's lots of touch points that we're excited about. We're sitting next to Lerato for the first time in our history. We have Totalsports ambassadors, Totalsports women's race ambassadors. So you'll meet Lerato and some of the others in due course. But we're really just trying to connect women throughout South Africa to come and enjoy their time with us.
Definitely connecting women is what it's all about. And talking about Lerato, Lerato, can you tell us who is Lerato and how are you linked to the sport?
Well, my story is very unique, if I have to put it. So I started running in December as a plus-size woman. And I started just broadcasting it on social media, putting it on TikTok and also putting it on Instagram. And Totalsport reached out to me. They're like, hey girl, we like your journey. We can see you are doing something for your health and to take care of yourself. So we just want to sponsor you with some clothing at first. They gave me very beautiful, expensive clothes. And I was very happy about that. So basically, I'm just a mom who I just went into a journey of running. I've got a 10-year-old and I started doing this mainly for her because I don't feel like when you are overweight, I'm going to put it like that, it's not healthy. So I started to take charge of my life and started running and being healthy, mainly for her not to walk onto my steps and basically change her life and her mind at the same time. So that's who I am and that's how I'm linked to the Totalsports race. I'm super excited to be here.
And you mentioned you started running in December,
Yeah.
December 2023.
Yes.
And it's what, 6 months?
It's been 6 months.
And that journey, how's that journey been?
It's been crazy. It's been crazy because I will tell you now, when I started my journey on Instagram, I had about 118 followers. And I'm speaking to you now, I'm at 63,000 followers.
Wow.
So people are mainly following me, I think, because of the inspiration that they see. It's more like, if you can do it, I can do it as well. Because those are the kind of messages that I also get a lot on my DM to say, listen, I haven't been running for so long. And I saw your TikTok or I saw your Instagram and I started running again. Or a plus size girl saying, I didn't think I can do that. And because I've also entered other races, they're like, okay, this is exciting. So you can do it and then I can do it. So I feel like that's how I got to where I am today. It's been crazy. I've been working with so many people, receiving so many love and so much support from everyone actually in the world. Actually, I have a whole lot of people also support from abroad as well.
That is beautiful.
Yeah.
So can you tell us what has attracted you to the Total Sports women's race?
I was telling Nicola, just now, that it's funny that I've done the race years ago at Emerentia, never knowing that one day I'll be a part of it as an ambassador. So it means so much to me because I feel like Total Sport has transitioned into, like they were saying and Nikki was saying, from not only the elite runners, but also caters to any woman like myself. Like for them to choose me as a plus size woman and say, listen, we want you to be our ambassador, that just shows you that the support is not one-sided. The support is overall from Total Sports. So I really appreciate them for saying, we see you and we want to show people and also that you can definitely be an inspiration. So it shows you that Total Sport is invested, especially for the race, to not only just cater for a certain type of woman, but that, like they said, the ladies, for everybody overall, plus size, someone who has run the race before, someone who has not. I mean, I'm bringing my mom, she's 64, and I'm bringing my daughter, she's 10 years old. Do you see how that is going to put us together because of the race? Also, it's happening in August, which is Women's Month, so why not bring everybody in and do a very big celebration, also celebrating women everywhere across the world as well.
Oh, that's just beautiful.
Yeah.
And so tell us, what does it mean? And so now, December, you started running. Now you're an ambassador for the Total Sports Women's Race. What does that mean for you?
It means so much. It means so much to me. You know, when I did this, I was very shy when I started running. And the reason I started in December is because most of the people were gone from the city. Because, you know, it's in December, it's quiet. So I always wanted to run, but I felt like people would look at me and judge me because of my size. So it was something that I always put at the back burner. But in December, I'm like, okay, there's no many cars on the road. People are not going to judge me. And that's why I started running in December, you know? Okay. So after that, the support and so many people who were encouraging me from the cars hooting me and say, babe, hey, go for it. Well done. You're doing something for yourself, you know? And that's why I started doing it. So this means so much to me with the fact that my confidence has been boosted so much, especially like Total Sports and the other companies that are supporting me to say, listen, it's not about you being shy about your body. We are encouraging you within yourself because you're taking charge of your life and your health. So this means a lot to me to be put in a platform like this. I never thought it could be. When I posted, I was just doing it. But for people to reach out to me and to say, listen, we want you to be part of this wonderful initiative, it definitely means the world to me.
Oh, that's just beautiful. And so you've never been to Cape Town?
No.
And
I have never been.
And you're going to be participating in all three of the Total Sports Women's races.
So there's no rest for me for 3 weekends in a row. I was telling you, I'm like, I have never been to Cape Town, and not only that, I have never been on a flight before.
Oh.
So this is amazing for me. I'm so happy and I'm so excited. So I'll be at all 3 events and I'm inviting everybody to come and run with me because most of the people are like, you are far, we'd really want to run with you, we want to support with you. So definitely I'll be pulling in a train, a bus where the Lerato M bus is there and then I'm just pulling women and say, let's do it.
And how fast is this bus going to be going?
I'm not sure. We take our time. We don't put pressure on ourselves.
Okay.
And I'll be doing a 5K. I would normally do a 10K, but I think I'm going to do a 5K because of all the people who would want to come with me, like my mom and my daughter, my friends, and everybody else who would like to do it. For instance, if there's plus size women who want to join me, they've never done before, and they're like, we're doing it because of you. A 10K will be too much of a stretch. So we're definitely going to be doing a 5K. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a whole lot of fun.
It's going to be fun, ladies and gentlemen. You heard that. So going over to Nikki again. Nikki, so the Total Sports Women's Race has been supporting, has been supported by Pink Drive. And what is the significance of this relationship between Pink Drive and the Total Sports Women's Race?
Well, starting off with who Pink Drive are. So the Pink Drive are a non-profit organization really offering much needed services to women to be able to go and get themselves examined, to be able to really it's about prevention is better than cure, especially with cancer. It's getting yourself tested, getting access to much needed medical help, especially in areas that don't necessarily have access to hospitals. So it's a hugely beneficial initiative. So I suppose it was a natural synergy between the women's race, which is a celebration of women, and the Pink Drive, who are all about saving the lives of women. So that relationship has been in place for several years now, and it is really, we couldn't be prouder to be associated with an initiative such as the Pink Drive, in celebrating women, in celebrating life, all in the month of August.
And that's just the beauty of the Total Sports Women's Race. It's not just, about the race on the day. It caters for women holistically, based on the different challenges that sort of women face. And just going to you, Nicola, I mean, an event like this would not be possible without sponsors and partners. And the Total Sports Women's Race boasts quite a few, sponsors and partners. Can you tell us a little bit about them?
Yes, thanks, Zintle. I think, just having Nikki with us, sharing not only Total Sports' passion, but Nikki's passion for running, Total Sports' passion for women in sport and running. It's just a perfect fit for us, and we're very, very grateful for the support of brands like Total Sports who really get behind these events. And for us, it's not creating sponsors that are just there. Every sponsor that we have, every partner that plays a role is really, really bought into this Total Sports Women's Race and the just the influence and the celebration that it is. So, along with Total Sports, we've got Nike, who's been on board for a couple of years now. This year, Nivea's come on board as a new sponsor, which we're really excited about. So the ladies can look forward to some nice
goodie bag.
And then we've got many long-term, long-standing sponsors: ABSA, Cherry, Super Rent, to do all our logistics. Look out for their trucks. They're going to have branded Total Sports Women's Races out on the road. So and then Coca-Cola PenBev have partnered with us for many years. And then, of course, we can't do these events without the local municipalities. I think Durban, Cape Town and Joburg, the cities really, really get involved. They come out in numbers, they bring their people, they get involved with the activations. They really embrace this day for us, and we can't do this without road closures. We've got 13,000 people on the road, so
wow.
The cities play a big role, and the same for the local federations, the athletics federations who support us, and within that, in the greater Athletics South Africa. So we really have a great array of partners who support us and really just ensure we produce an amazing event.
Thank you for that, Nicola. Now, 4th of August, 9th of August, 17th of August. Lerato, can you tell some of the viewers at home, give them some tips on sort of how to prepare for the 3 series runs that are coming?
These are running tips. Okay, what I do to make my running better. One, when you see a downhill, do not stop. Go down that hill like something is chasing you. Okay, but I prepare my races just by, you don't want to also, you want to avoid injuries. So I always say, don't put pressure on yourself. So do what your body allows you, and your body will tell you, like, you know what, stop, relax, walk, and then that's okay to walk. You don't always have to run. Hence, they say it's a fun run, fun walk. So you don't have to always be running. So do, I think, what your body allows you. Don't put too much pressure on yourself. Don't look at the time. Don't look at the PBs, because that's just going to be too much clouding into your head. Just come there, enjoy yourself, walk as quickly as you can, obviously, because we want to get to the end. And if you see a downhill, let's go. Yes, that's what I can say.
Yeah, they must enjoy themselves.
Enjoy themselves, yeah. That's what we want.
And tell us, why should women take part in the Total Sports Women's Race?
Why? There's not even a reason why. You have to take part. You have to take part. I think the atmosphere, for me, looking at the video that you just saw, the atmosphere is just out of this world, because it's very different than running alone or in a running club. This is big. This is thousands of people who are running. I mean, obviously on the road, when you see someone, you'll be like, maybe they're struggling. You're like, no, come on, let's go, let's do this together. And at the end, obviously there's entertainment, there's a goodie bag, there's a t-shirt. Like, what more do you want, So I just want to say, everybody come, let's come and have fun. And also you're having fun, but also you're working on your health, So there's a lot of benefits of everybody coming to the race. So let's just come and have a lot of fun.
And so you'll be doing 3 of these,
Yes.
of these runs.
Yeah.
What are your goals going into the three events?
Well, to finish the races, for one. My goal is always to inspire. So for me to be doing these races in 3 weekends in a row, someone will look at it and say, oh my gosh, that's too much. But for me, it's just going to be fun. And I would just like to inspire women out there to say, listen, it's time, if you haven't started, to take care of yourself, to start a journey in fitness. And therefore, it is doable. You can do it. You can do a 5K. You can do a 10K. You can just walk, or you can just run, whatever works for you. But my goal is to inspire and bring hope, and to tell people that, come and have fun, come and do it. But also, I think it's all about you taking care of yourself as a person, and say, it's time I take care of myself. It's time I love myself. It's time I do this for me. So my goal is actually get to the end and have as much fun as possible.
Let's come and have fun,
Yeah.
says Lerato. So just going over to you, Nikki, what message would you have for the women out there, watching the podcast? And what can you tell them about the Total Sports Women's Race?
Well, I echo what Lerato said. I think, for me, the message would be, come out with your friends, come out with your brothers, your sisters, and just come and enjoy the day. Come in and celebrate life. Come and celebrate the joy of running, and just really come and celebrate the privilege of being a woman. So, I look forward to seeing 30,000 women taking to the streets over the month of August, and let's really paint the town pink, as they say.
Yes.
Let's paint the town pink. And I think the burning question that people at home are probably asking is, how do we enter? How do people enter, Nicola?
So just before I answer that, Zintle, I just want to say I'm so inspired hearing everybody that I think sounds way more fun, Zintle. You and I think we should jump into the crowd and run the race and enjoy the celebration during Women's Month. So yeah, guys, it's very simple. Get those entries in. 30,000 entries are available. We normally sell out, so don't waste too much time. You don't want to miss out. Visit the website www.totalsportswomensrace.co.za. Entries are available online, or you can visit Pick and Pay stores. And then every weekend in Cape Town, Durban and Joburg at selected Total Sports stores, you can go in store where the Web Tickets team are there to assist. Please just keep an eye out on the Women's Race social media pages, where we every week just state where in what Total Sports stores those entries are available.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fierce. The vibe is great. The vibe is amazing. We'll be having influencers amongst us. We'll be having Pink Drive amongst us. And there will be performances as well. Medals, goodie bags. So don't forget to enter. On the 4th of August, we're in Durban. On the 9th of August, we're in Cape Town. On the 17th of August, we are in Johannesburg. Thank you all for tuning in, and remember to enter. Visit www.totalsportswomensrace.co.za. Get your tickets before they are sold out, like Nicola mentioned. They do get sold out. From us, it is goodbye. And remember the hashtags. Hashtag Total Sports. Hashtag Total Sports Women's Race. Hashtag Love the Run. Hashtag Pink Drive. See you there!